Is Pakistan a failed state?
A failed state? Pakistan? I don't think so, not at all, by any stretch of imagination. A nation which is progressing at 7.5% growth rate of GDP, I wouldn't call it a failed state. I think the magazine or whichever this organization is did this study. I think they are messed up. We have a democratic government in Pakistan. There's a prime minister, there's a parliament, we have a very robust opposition which is in full gear. We have media which is blasting Musharraf and his government day in and out. And I think we have almost better democracy today than we have ever had before. I'm making that very bold statement.
Is Pakistan committed to fighting terrorism within its borders?
All I can say is that Pakistan is totally and utterly committed because it is in our interest more than anything else. Many people wonder what we are doing, but as I said, don't doubt our intentions. You can doubt or question our methodologies, and you can also question our capabilities. But intentions, I think we are totally committed. The Taliban are not, repeated, not a creation of Pakistan. They are a creation in Afghanistan, Kandahar, Mullah Omar. That's where he came from, and that's probably where he lives and dies. Al-Qaeda was formed in Afghanistan. I hope you know that. It was never formed in Pakistan. Everybody seems to blame Pakistan. This is not fair. This is not nice. I think don't make us the fall guy for things that people have not done in Afghanistan.
What is the Pakistani government doing to combat terrorism?
What is our government doing? It's literally standing on its head. It's doing everything which it is capable of doing. It has put, previously it was, I think, about 80,000 troops. We have put now 85,000 troops just in our tribal areas, just in our tribal areas. And you know how many troops are there in Afghanistan? 40,000 for an area which is 20 times larger. We are doing much more than anybody. We have arrested the maximum number of Taliban and Al-Qaeda compared to anybody, including your country. So how can anybody doubt what we are doing or what we are not doing? We have suffered the most in this. We have lost the highest number of soldiers in Pakistan. Our civilians die on a daily basis because of terrorist bombing. And then people turn around and say, Pakistan is not doing enough. I think it's totally and utterly unfair.
Does Pakistan's Inner Services Intelligence Agency, the ISI, know the whereabouts of Osama bin Laden?
As much as your CIA knows about the whereabouts of Osama bin Laden. They are both ignorant, with due respect. If a great intelligence agency like the CIA doesn't know, how does the ISI come to know? And of course, your question is loaded, which means that you presume that Osama bin Laden is in Pakistan. I don't think anybody knows. If tomorrow, let's say, your intelligence or your government finds out that Osama is sitting in Islamabad or wherever, you think they'll let us sit for a moment? So this is a figment of people's imagination. I honestly tell you, neither our intelligence agencies knows where Osama is. I wish I knew. There's a lot of money to be collected. But I honestly doubt if CIA, ISI, they have very good collaboration. So where they could hide him under a blanket or what? No way.
Should the world be concerned about a nuclear state that can't control its own borders?
I think our nuclear assets are very, very safe. They have all kinds of safeguards. The US government, other friendly governments are totally in picture with what we are doing. They know the security systems we have. They are foolproof. It was unfortunate. We had the AQ Khan incident, and because of that, we have gone into overdrive to protect our nuclear weapons. So there is no question of any extremist or terrorist organizations taking over nuclear weapons.
Why is Pakistan having such a difficult time controlling its border with Afghanistan?
You know, you can't see, with all your technology, the Mexican-American border. Our border is much more difficult. And with our technological level, people expect miracles. Pakistan Army is trying to protect the border, but it's a dual responsibility. Border has two sides. Why shouldn't people in Afghanistan protect the border? Why blame us constantly? I don't understand. We have a responsibility. We take that more seriously than others. The others also have a responsibility. Don't blame us for everything. Don't make us the fall guy. You know, this is what I'm complaining about.